Happy Christmas in July. I have the cutest little shaker card for you tonight using the Snowmen Season Stamp Set, the Jar Punch, and the Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper for the background paper. This card was inspired by a card I saw on YouTube called, give me a second, the Snowman Snow Globe Shaker Card, produced by Elizabeth Hill Rush in October of 2016, and she's in the Beth's Paper Cuts group. Hi, I'm Joan Heberlein, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I produce this video for Joan Simple Papercrafts, found right here on YouTube. If you're new here, I want to thank you for stopping by. And if you're a returning guest, welcome back. Be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below. That way you won't miss a video when I post a video, which is at least once a week, typically on a Wednesday. Give me a second while I turn the camera down, and then we can get started. Well, here's the card I'm going to make for you tonight. It's a Snowman shaker card. Isn't that just darling? And on the inside it says, hoping this season builds heartwarming memories. So what we'll do is I'm going to do the stamping first. We've got 3 pieces we need to stamp. Actually, we're going to back up. We're going to do the punch first. And so I'm going to measure my card to get the middle. And this is 3.5 inches, so it needs to be at 1 3/4. And I have a mark right there. So that's the center of the card. And that allows me to get the punch lined up properly. So when I put it in here, this is our jar punch. And when I set it inside here, I line this up with this mark here, which is the center of this punch. And then I can push it down halfway. And then just make sure that it's straight, and it doesn't appear to be. So let me release that. And that looks a little bit better. And then just finish the punch. There we go. Now we're ready for stamping. And we're going to turn it around so we're putting it in the right direction. And we'll do the real red first. So we've got 2 pieces we need to do with the real red. The first one will be the Merry Christmas. And this is from the Christmas Season Stamp Set. Perfect. And I will stamp that off in just a second. Let's do this one. This one's going to be the inside of the card. And it says, hoping this season builds heartwarming memories. And this too is from the Christmas season, right? Is that it? No, Snowman Season. Another perfect one, and I'm going to close this up because we should be done with stamping the real red. Then the last piece we need to do is our snowman, and we'll put him on this little card here. And I'm going to use the Stays On ink because I want it to be a really bold black, and I find that this works the best. Thing is, you just need to clean the stamp right away, because otherwise it stays on the stamp, which isn't a problem with this because it's black on black. So I'm okay if it stains the stamp. So I'm going to go a little bit over center upward toward the top, because I don't want the card to stick out, and the punch doesn't go down far, so we need to have it more toward the top. And that worked. So let me close up my die, or my stamp pad. And then what I use is our StazOn cleaner. And it gets some of the ink off. And then I just use the stamp pad, or our Stampin' scrub. And I realized I should have stamped off for that before I got started. And we'll do these first. And I'll put a little more Stampin' Mist on here because it's the first time I'm using this today. And the red stains the stamps too, so I'm not going to be able to get that all off. And actually, this came pretty clean. So next we'll want to do is, let's start our card base. So we have a 5.5 by 8.5 piece cardstock, and it is scored. So then we're just going to fold on the score line. And I'm going to do it on both sides to get a nice crisp edge. And then the next piece is a piece of designer series paper. This is the Heartwarming Hugs, and it's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And I'll just use our glue, which happens to be our multi-purpose glue. And I just put it in this bottle because it has a fine tip on it, and that makes it easier for me to work with it because I don't want to get big globs on there. And I should have my silicone mat down, so let me get that real quick before I end up getting glue all over everything. And this should allow for 1/8 of an inch around the edge as a border, on all 4 sides. And then I just take my bone folder and I just go through that to flatten the glue out from underneath and get rid of any bubbles that might have been there. Get contact with the paper. And I also do it on the inside. Probably a little overkill, but I think I might be one of those compulsive whatever disorders. Then the next thing we'll want to do is put our mason jar in there. Should have had one out already. I don't know if I knocked it on the floor or... So this comes with a pack of 10. And it's just a little dome. There's glue on this side, or there's a tape with sticky underneath on this side, and there's like a tape that has glue on this side as well. So you don't have to add any glue. I am going to put some like 2 glue dots on, because I'm going to add a ribbon and I don't want it to fall off. So, and I didn't have any regular ribbons, so I'm just going to use this for right now. And I should have had this cut already, but this will work. So you just want to put it down right over the band, and I'm going to use my bone folder to get it down right up to the edge there, and the same thing on the other side. And this is where I'm going to want my glue dot to go right here, so that there is glue on both sides of the ribbon. And I'm actually using these mini dots that you get from the paper pumpkin. They always give you extras, so it works out here. And you just lift this up. I don't want to have it sit down on the other sticky tape, because then it'll be stuck there. I don't think I'll be able to get it off. So then I'm going to just clip this off right here. Give us enough room, because I'm going to add some tape on the back side of the card. Need to get that lined up. And we'll use our bone folder, just kind of make sure that it's stuck all the way around. And then I'm going to just turn this over and put a little tape on there. This is on the back side, nobody's going to see that. And that just reinforces the ribbon. And I'll just clip that off. The next thing we need to do is put our snow inside. And what I have is some snowflakes sequins that are on our clearance right now. But if you can't find those, we also have some in our catalog. The mini catalog. I guess I can't show it to you yet. But it's on page 37. They're called Subtle Shimmer Sequins. So they have matte silver, matte white, metallic silver, and pearl white. So they probably look a lot like this, same colors, but they're sequins instead of snowflakes. So we just want to put a bunch in here. And I know when I do this, it's going to stick to my fingers. I had sequins all over the place last night when I was working on this card. I just kind of want to see how much that is. Maybe a little bit more. And then I'm just going to set this aside for right now because we need to do just a little bit of coloring on our card. So we've got our snowman I stamped already, and he needs to have some coloring on his hat and his nose. So I'd like the carrot to stick out. That snowflake is not cooperating. And I better cover this or I'll have sequins all over the place. So let's just stick that up there for right now. And we'll give this a little bit of a coloring exercise. So I've got paper or light pumpkin pie. And I'm going to use the small nub because I would want the nose. Get that done. And then I am going to use the nub again on the dark pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to shade it on one side. We'll come back with the light. Just kind of blend it a little bit. Done there. And then on the real red, I'm just using the dark real red. And I'm going to just color in the stripes and then the top of the hat. And I'm not even going to worry about blending on this one. Probably could have blended the hat, but I think it works just fine like this. I got a little dot there. You probably can't see it, but I can. So I'm going to just see if I can get it to move using our color lifter. Lightened it. Just don't want it to be. There we go. Got rid of the dot. So now this can go on the back of the card, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive on the back or the front side of this, and then it'll also have the sticky from the dome, the shaker dome. I'll do the bottom part too, and I won't do the top because it'll run into probably the part that I want to see, where you can see it. So I've got glue all over, or sequins all over my hands again. So I'm going to pull the tape off this side. And then I'm going to put this card down. And I should have measured it earlier without the glue on there and without the sequins in there, because I want to make sure that I get it on there right. Kind of see where this head is now. I'll try this. I want him over on this side a little bit more, if I can get it up. Nope, it's down. Not too bad. What I see is I can see some of the little trees there. And I was going to just move the snowman over a little bit, but the dome already stuck down, so it didn't want to release. So yay! Then we need some dimensionals on the back. We'll use our large ones, and I will use 3 on each side and 1 in the middle. I know that's probably a lot, but if I don't want it to, well, actually, maybe let's just do 4 and 1 in the middle, because this is going to need extra care in the postage anyways. So that should be fine. I'm just going to try it on the card, just see how it holds up. I am going to put some on the sides there. So I do need 3 on each side. Just sags a little bit, and I don't like that. Okay, now we should be good. So just take my pick tool to get these backings off. If my pick was full. Then we're just going to center it on here. And then we'll put our inside card in. I'm going to, got a little fuzz here on the card, so I just want to take my nail file and just knock that off. Well, the catalog's almost going to be here. Comes August 3rd. So you can order your holiday items starting the 3rd. Now, this happens to be in the everyday catalog, the Snowman Season, and the punch is in there. But you'll have to wait for the mini catalog to be able to get the Heartwarming Designer Series paper. One more thing, we put a glue dot for the bow. There we go. There's my 2 cards. I almost forgot about the envelopes. This card will fit in an A2 envelope, and what I did is I stamped the outside of the card with a snowman to kind of add a little more decoration on it. I hope you like this project as much as I did. I hope you'll give it a try. Now, if you have enjoyed today's video, would you do me 2 favors? Click the thumbs up emoji, which means you liked it, and would you share it on social media with your crafting friends and pin it to Pinterest? These actions will help me to keep sharing my ideas with other crafters for free. I'd really appreciate that. Be sure to hit the subscribe button below so you won't miss any future videos. If you have any questions, be sure to contact me. I'm here to help in any way that I can. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. Just reach out to me. If you'd like to place a Stampin' Up! Order or would like a catalog, hop on over to my website where you'll find the Shop Now button. To shop with me, you'll need to go to joanheberlein.stampinup.net. Bear with me a little bit longer because I want to let you know of the promotions going on right now. Before I go, I want to remind you of the specials going on right now. Designer Series Paper Sales. Stock up and save. We all love gorgeous Designer Series paper, and during this incredible sale, you can enjoy 15% discount on the select papers from our annual catalog. Now is a great time to stock up and save on some of our most popular paper designs. Sale runs until August 2nd. The next 2 items aren't a current promotion, but I just wanted to tell you we have a mini catalog coming August 3rd, and that is the July to December mini catalog. It's your passport to stunning seasonal projects. It contains all the products you'll need to craft, create, and celebrate during Halloween, Christmas, and more. Are you ready to celebrate? Celebration is one of our biggest promotions of the year. Are you ready to celebrate? During the celebration, you can earn exclusive products for free. For every $50 you spend, you can add your pick of a celebration product to the cart at no additional cost. Sale runs August 3rd through September 30th. Mark your calendar. I'll be back Monday, July 26th at 7 p.m. Central Time for more Christmas from the new mini catalog. I hope you'll be here to join me. Thanks so much for being here with me tonight. I look forward to next time. Bye for now. And don't forget to subscribe.